Hello. Haven't spoken in ages, would you believe? Shocking. Shocking. I wanted to bring to your attention my husband, who, for the last, 45 minutes, has been sat playing on his new toy.
I'm not playing, I'm being creative.
Steve's got a new iPad. And I am a widow. Massive widow. So Luke's asleep at the moment. Can't see him. Just have to take my word for it. He's asleep. And so we're just sorting out dinner. It is currently 8:30 in the evening and we haven't had dinner yet. We're quite late when it comes to eating. We don't usually eat like early. We're not early eaters at all. We never really have been. Luke usually goes to bed and then we figure out food afterwards. And he's been in bed since like kind of 10 to 7. This whole school thing is great for us because it's just completely wiping him out. He's so exhausted. We have fish tonight. Slow roasted tomato and olive tapenade butter. Fish. I don't think I've ever had hake, so I'm not sure. This, if in case you saw it in the background, is Luke's picture. It's to us, this is our house and a racetrack outside. It looks a little bit interesting, to say the least. But his drawing and his writing is getting so much better, actually. He wrote his letter to Santa today. And look at his little letters. Look, there's a couple of dots on there just to help him with the formation, but look at his name. So proud. We've decided for our sins to do Elf on the Shelf again this year, because we apparently didn't learn our lesson last year. So yesterday he wrote with some magnets and wrote, "I'm back," and this time he's on a swing, which actually swings. Look at that! And we have elf mail as well, which I kind of found in a shop somewhere. I think it was a pound shop. And it's literally like report cards. And the elf brings them back and lets us know how he's been and whether he's on the good list or the bad list. And he just has, I don't know what it is. It's like he went to bed last night as a 4-year-old and he woke up as a 15-year-old. Like he's just getting a bit of lip. We're getting into that kind of attitude territory. But I don't think he realises that he's not doing it intentionally, like to be vindictive. He's just doing it because, he's a 4-year-old boy and that's what happens, I guess. I don't know. I've never been in this position before. We'll ask Stephen. We'll ask for a man's opinion. Hey, man child.
What up?
Word up. What were you like when you were 4? Were you like kind of attitudinal or were you not too bad?
I was a menace.
A menace?
No, I was a lovely lad.
You're not going to get a lot out of him at the moment because he's busy drawing.
Oh, first attempt at Sky Sunset.
That's actually...
Yeah, you're not going to get any of that on there.
No,
But I'd
it's
like
not actually
to
too
know.
bad. We've been watching a lot of Bob Ross.
Oh, Bob.
And old Bob Ross Jr. over here wants to... getting a lot of inspiration, aren't you? Look, you even put in a little happy bird like Bob does.
3 happy birds. Just
3.
Happy little bird there. There's no accidents. No, there's no mistakes.
There's no mistakes, just happy
happy
little
little
accidents. If only life was that simple.
Oh, it totally is. Wrong colour. Sorry.
So I'm going to have to learn how to cook tonight because I don't think this one's going to be doing it.
I'm going to use the brush called Wet Sponge.
Look at your little face.
Way too big.
I'm going to show you something interesting. Would you like to see it? Would you like to see it? It's my little interesting artifact that I have. It's Hank, the octopus. He's a happy little octopus. Happy. I dropped him. So I've had a few days off work this week, just because I was running out of time to use all my holiday up, and I've been really not using it like to the best of my ability or like to its full potential. Yesterday I did absolutely nothing. I watched like 4 films, and then I picked Luke up from after school club, and then that was it. That's all I did yesterday. Today my wonderful father-in-law took me out for lunch, and that was really nice. That was actually really, really nice, just to just kind of get out and be, you know, spend some time with him, because he's awesome. And tomorrow I'm going round to his for lunch, but my sister-in-law will be there as well. So that will be lovely to spend some time with them. And then me and Luke are going out for dinner tomorrow night with some of his friends from school and some mummy friends, which will be really nice as well. We're going to Wildwood, so I need to look into what they sell food-wise, because Luke's a little bit of a fussy eater, and unless they do sausages or chicken nuggets, we're pretty much screwed. Maybe I'll go to McDonald's and buy his, and he can just sit in the corner with his McDonald's while the rest of us have normal food. I'm joking. He will find something to eat, I'm sure. Weekend-wise, me and my mummy are going shopping on Saturday, just the 2 of us. We're going to go and finish our Christmas shopping, because we have 1 present left to get, and then shopping is done for us. We're done. We're finished. And Steve and my dad are going to spend the evening watching gangster films. But not like gangster. So, as in, they're not going to be watching like the Ali G movie. They're going to be watching The Craze, so Legend, and what's the other one you're going to watch? The one with Shia LaBeouf.
Oh,
what's
Lawless.
it called? Lawless. So they're going to watch Lawless and Legend together. A little bit of manly bonding time.
Yeah.
Last time me and my mum went out and left them to it, we came back and they were all snuggled on the sofa watching River Cottage.
Snuggled on the sofa. Is that quite how it happened?
Yeah, they weren't snuggled, but they were like with a sat watching River Cottage. Was it River Cottage?
It was River Cottage.
River Cottage, like such a manly thing to do. Yeah. So that I'm hoping that this time they will actually watch these films, and we won't come back and they're watching like Discovery Shed. You're going to get my dad into Bob Ross, aren't you?
Everyone loves Bob Ross. Nothing wrong with Bob Ross.
So that might happen as well. And then Sunday, at the moment, I think we're putting up the Christmas decorations, which would be great, because it would be the 2nd of December. Stephen, tell everybody what happened this morning. Come into the shot. Come into the shot. Come into the shot of shame. Shot of shame. Tell everybody how we like massively lost parenting points this morning.
So what did we do? We decided to bring the Elf on the Shelf in, because that's what you do on the 1st of December. And we had the first chocolate from our calendar. Also, what you do on the 1st of December. Small problem, not the 1st of December. We thought it was, and I got a lovely text on the way to work going, we're a day early.
1st of December's tomorrow.
So we had to explain that Phil Knott, the Elf on the Shelf, was really excited to come and see us, so he came a little bit early, but Mummy and Daddy just got a little bit confused.
So I had to explain to Luke that he can't have his calendar tomorrow because it's the wrong day. But to be honest, he seemed okay with it, didn't he? He didn't seem too upset with it. We just said that he'd have something else instead, so now we need to find him something else to eat tomorrow morning. He's just a remorseless eating machine. And the first thing he says when he wakes up, 7 o'clock in the morning, he'll open his eyes, he'll have a stretch. Can I have a snack? literally the first thing he says.
It's not entirely true. He usually says that before he stretches.
He just loves his food, So I will try and do a little bit of vlogging at the weekend, seeing as it seems to be quite busy. We may well, don't know if we will, but we may well be going to a Christmas fair on Sunday. It depends what time we have, and depends how the day kind of pans out. Because we're supposed to be going to Steve's sister's for coffee in the morning, but we haven't actually spoken to her about that yet, have we, Stephen? Because you had one job to do, didn't you?
You say we.
It's your job, isn't it? Have you done it yet?
I have not done it.
So he hasn't done it. So we don't know what's happening yet. So if we do go to a Christmas fair on Sunday, that will definitely be something that I will vlog. We go to one every year, and we're really, really looking forward to doing it again this year. Hopefully, if it's not this weekend, we might try and fit it in next weekend. But I would love to go to a Christmas fair. Although it is dropping down cold. It's snowing in some parts of England. It's snowing in Nottingham, and it snowed in London today. So snow is on its way. We may well wake up to a small covering, sprinkleization of snow tomorrow. So that should be fun. So keep tuning for that, because I keep saying that I'm going to do more vlogs and I don't. So this is why I'm doing one now, which is 11 minutes of pure and utter random chatting crap. I'm really sorry. Hopefully this weekend will be filled with something a little bit more interesting. Let's hope. So until then, I'm going to go and cook some dinner, because otherwise I won't eat. Stephen.
Don't eat me. I'm an innocent